Hey everyone, Shabim here and welcome back to another random match here on WWE 2K19. This one is a triple threat match between Cedric, Alexander, Andrade, Cien, Almas and Tony Nese. Now this was suggested by, I'm going to assume it's Realize. I'm sure I had this issue last year as well. It's Realize but with the a Z replacing the 7, so... Ooh, the ice cream man's here. I do apologise if I got that wrong. I'm 95% sure that's correct. So please let me know if that is wrong. And of course, we'll get it changed for next time. It's a really cool suggestion. I really like this idea. I mean, Almas and Alexander, probably two of the best cruiserweights WWE have to offer. But Tony Nese is one of my favourites, and he has been for a very, very long time. And here then it is Andrade, Cien, Almas. I don't know where I see this one going. I mean, he's going to be part of our roster for 205 Live. So if this is the sort of match that you do enjoy watching, then of course do keep an eye out and check out our 205 Live Universe mode, which has started. We start with the Cruiserweight Classic Tournament first. That started a few days ago, so check that out. Of course, in real life, Almas is not part of that. And will he be part of that? I don't know. I feel like he's probably a bit more highly rated than 205 Live. I think there's a very good chance for the next 12 months Almas could actually be a main event champion in WWE. And the final man in this match, like I said, one of my favourites. It's Tony Nese. I mean, this guy... We're going to see how my memory is going to go here now. This guy was... The first time I saw him, I believe he actually was in TNA, wasn't he? He was one of the guys that won one of the gut checks. And he was part of TNA for a while, and it never really went too well for him. He was Anthony Nese back then rather than Tony Nese. Never really went too well for him. They didn't give him a lot of opportunities. He spent a little time in their sort of build-up company, which was, I think it was OVW at the time. And then he got released. He started working across the US and Evolve and stuff like that, and he really built himself a cracking name. I always quite liked him. I thought he was one of the best they had, and just because of his size and his density, I think he's a real different opponent than what a lot of the other cruiserweights are. He really adds a lot of variation. So I really like him, and I hope that he gets some good runs in WWE soon as well. Right then, so here we go. Triple Threat Cruiserweight Special. Once again suggested by Realize, with a 7 instead of a Z. Of course, if anyone else has any suggestions for random matches, drop them down in the comment section down below. We'll get them added to the hat. And of course, if yours does get pulled out, you will get a shout out when your match is put on the channel. I'm looking forward to this. It's going to be fun. Right, so it's going to be an interesting one. Of course, it's tricky with the triple threat scenario. It's always very, very difficult. You've got to have eyes in the back of your head most of the time. Because you can take control in a situation like this, and all of a sudden, you're just attacked from behind and you are caught out. So you've really got to be on top of things as much as you possibly can be. Well, Tony Nese, they're going after Almas. The referee ran in the way and almost like blocked him. It was like the referee took it for him. Nese now a nice running forearm in the corner on Almas, rolls him over into the pin, but of course, referee's down and out, isn't he? No point in pinning him, you're not going to get anything from it, are you? Nese, nice clothesline there on Alexander. Almas now on Alexander. Almas and Nese are in the ring. Like I say, this would be pretty cool. Like I say, we are currently doing the Cruiserweight Classic Tournament at the moment on the channel. Of course, the winner of that one will be crowned the first Cruiserweight Champion of our 205 Live Universe mode. Of course, all three of these guys are involved in that, as well as some big names. Of course, our 205 Live roster is a little bit more varied. We are utilising other people as well. We're utilising people that do match the criteria of 205 Live. Don't get me wrong, I have been a little bit economical with the truth. So people like Finn Balor, Adam Cole, Sami Zayn, Almas, all been involved in that roster. As well as a few others that we're looking at as well in the next few weeks. So it's going to be pretty cool. We're adding a tag team division in there as well. So there's going to be some really cool stuff going on. So if this, like I said, if this is the sort of thing that does interest you, then that's definitely a place for you to go. Alexander just forcing a knee into the back of the head of Tony Nese. No, it's Almas, sorry. Nese in the corner. I'm getting confused already. Always good, isn't it, when I get confused? Alexander taking Nese down. Nice moonsault, that's what I'm looking for. Came out wrong, came out a suplex for some reason. Almas, Alexander slides out the back. Clubbing blow to the back of Almas. Now spins around like a crossroads. And Cedric Alexander is in control. My voice is going as well now. I'll get some of it right eventually, I promise you. So Nese is back up on his feet and... Oh. That's interesting. He's managed to make Almas hover there mid-air. Interesting. There's a lumber check though by Alexander on Tony Nese. Almas is down. Well, he's sat up looking at it, isn't he, really? But still, that's going to be enough. It is Cedric Alexander gets the victory against Tony Nese. Of course, Almas not pinned, but still loses the match as well. So there we go. Good match. I enjoyed this one. Thank you very much to Realize for that suggestion. Of course, like I said, if you guys have any suggestions you want to see on this random match series, then drop them down in the comment section down below. Of course, if yours gets pulled out of the hat, you will get a shout out in the process. The more you suggest, the more chance you got of getting pulled out of the hat, if you look at it that way. I mean, don't spam the same match over and over and over and over again, don't get me wrong, but yeah, if you suggest a couple of matches, then suggest a couple of matches on the next one, then a couple of matches on the next one before you realise it. You might get a few matches down. Who knows? I think so far, everybody who's put a match up as... Well, every match we've put up so far has been from a different person, which is quite nice. I might do a couple myself at some point, just to test some of the match typing, see what we can use in our universe mode as well, but hey-ho. Yeah, like, subscribe, all that other good stuff, and of course, if this is the sort of thing that does interest you, then do check out the Cruiserweight Classic, and of course, a little bit more in the future, if you're watching this, then the 205 Live Universe mode as well. I've been Chevy Gamer, thank you very much for watching. I don't know why I just saluted, you're on a microphone, you can't see me. I will see you again tomorrow for our next episode of the Cruiserweight Classics tomorrow, actually. And our next random match will be in a few days after that. Bye.